And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. When you look at the Saints defense, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's try and get to that #1 spot.
Purdy from the gun. Throw outside. McCaffrey's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there on the James.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker.
I'll use check touchdown. Let's go. 13-0, first quarter.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Zerman going to PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And the return down to 38. And this returns to the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Shuck now to throw.
Should lurk Fred Warner.
Here's another intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know what their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and pick up the first down with a nice throw.
And we get about 5 yards to take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. Shrugs him off.
My God, McCaffrey's so good.
10 at the 11. 7 yards there for first down.
Nice job there finding Glenn Renew, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they did a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this first start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw a shot. This one complete. It's Devon Bailey. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
At the Niners' 23-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught by a touchdown New Orleans. A 22-yard touchdown for them. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here in that deficit. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. Now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for a 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now we're going to stop playing here at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as they'll skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2. Both really in the end zone.
Yeah, right now you just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown. And that could be a crushing blow to the defense.
This defense for the Saints terrific last week in the season opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket. And that might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over the 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They got back up there, the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make some of this happen.
That's a gain of 13 as they try to pull away at this 13-point deficit. So the previous play, a big help, is now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's into the clear. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. His first touchdown here in the campaign. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Quickly able to get the PAT. And short to 6.
Saints 15.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team moves it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's thrown back in the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
They're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This is complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily in that position.
74 yards rushing for us. He's got the afternoon off to a great start. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be dropped about the 11 after only a yard. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Purdy looking to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle from 10 yards out. And the 49ers are able to stretch out their lead. Zerline good with PAT. And the lead now stands at 13.
Saints 15.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's worked out officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the big point for them is to not down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive, and then go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see what this game is.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. That's taken in by Palmer. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago. Still in the first half. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And he fires one incomplete. The Saints are 0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've got a pretty good deal for the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
To the air again is Shuck. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Third down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close fist to the referee, and that means 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Block the ball with progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes the Saints punter now. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive line versus defensive line. But you know they want to keep the football moving downfield. Other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking up for a pass.
Let's go, Kyle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his foot out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy off the play fake. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Oh, he's got a little deep lane. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 and the 34.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to let go ahead and move the football, partner.
That's right. Plenty of room to run on that last play. All right, Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jamarco Davis. And he will take this one. It's a touchdown. They match their opponent's pick 6 for those are some crucial points, and they were pretty consequential as to how this one goes
That's for the opposing offense. You wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack. The
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches and they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them bring the game. In this case, not only want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay at a really high level.
They've been hot so far. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring him second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw. Brock Purdy with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another big throw to extend the lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
You said what?
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Escaping the pressure right.
Intentional ground?
Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. 2nd and 10. Play fake. Shot. Little short pass here to Hill. Shoves him aside. And they'll get it all the way about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 in the first. Nice throw right there. Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. These guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you had
Oh, yeah. Michael Williams, second sack.
Williams in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
You said what?
They'll set up the throw.
Wait, what'd you say?
That's caught down the field by Palmer. And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play.
Hold on, let me join back the party because my shit is static.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build up the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Now he's loose up the left sideline. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 39 yards there.
A big one, 39-yard gain on the play. First down, San Francisco.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run smart. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what the offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. Purdy will set up to throw here. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there. It looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They'll need to get it to the 30 from first. This is 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, maybe that's the spark that they need.
Block kick, bro. Are we serious right now?
We'll see if that swings the momentum a bit.
You mentioned the word spark. I'm just wondering, as they run off the field, the offense was coming out. Did one of those special teams members say, listen, we haven't been giving up on this one. We give you a little bit of a spark. What are you going to do with it?
Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll go play action to shoot. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give their drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
I'm going to call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least in a field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting up 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get off the spike in here. Purdy now to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. As the first half is winding down. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Now Shuck. They'll roll it out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be a license to take some shots downfield.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And out across midfield down to the 45. 140 yards for him on the ground. He has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, 49ers.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play into the second down.
Second and 10 at the Saints' 45-yard line.
And now the first throw for the banged-up quarterback. And his first throw is coming in. Is incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on your coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send him back to the drawing board.
Open man, the former Gators, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to come up a few yards short at first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
A gain of 7, but it's fourth down.
On fourth down, Jones. And this is caught. He hits more. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
That's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
He will push his way down to about the 14. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves. Start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Play play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. They run it with James. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So here's Greg Zerline now as he'll try for the field goal. He had his long attempt blocked earlier.
35-yard attempt.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will extend their lead even further. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to make it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. This time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And he's all the way up across the field to number 32. Great return.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. Kamara gets it again on second down. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage. But not much more than that. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Saints first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 20. 5. Touchdown. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints get a bit closer. So very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, what was this in the first half? Because if they had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. That is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here. We're going to battle for you to the end.
Yo. Bro, this game is still going on, bro. It's 44-28 in the third quarter.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I put in my backups, bro, because it's the game's over.
The San Francisco offense
I don't want
ready
to get them
start their
injured.
next drive. They'll start on the ground here. First down. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one rugby tackler. It's second down. Ball on the feet of 6 now. Here's second and 9. Here's James. And space tough to come by there. So get medium yard to the 37.
Sometimes the process gets challenging. Times you don't want to. They did try to stick to the running game in the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. Now Jones. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man to
Big Mac Daddy.
and he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That third down conversion good for 23. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's James. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Throwing Jones. It's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense that give up a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will extend their lead even further. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting. He's able to convert for 3.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
To throw a shot. Olave holds it in. And he is tackled inside the 49, caught to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Right now, they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They control this game throughout. And all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action. Shock. And the Niners get there and bring it.
Michael Williams, 3 sacks in 1 game. Oh my God, he's gonna be an X factor. Right now he's a hidden dev, but based off how he plays is what his development is.
Here's Shock. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and 1. But they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard
From
line.
the gun, Shock. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him in too much.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing, Shock. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Shock looking to throw once more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 21 yards away. And the Saints have gotten back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. After good break, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The ball upright on the team, and the Saints kick team moves it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe we'll start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with that theme there, play keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. James. And he's going to get stepped out quickly. Giving the yard down to the 43. At this stage of the game, the scoreboard is the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. Things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they're going to be happy to see it executed, meaning stay in bounds and work the clock.
And very well there, he might have got a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Brandon, you got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. Touchdown!
McCaffrey's so good in this shit, bro.
Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. The PAT won't extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, pretty solid return. You're down to the 35. They're marking down officially at the 34. Working to put the drive together. And he'll start with a give to Camara. And a pretty quick burst there as he got this across one feet and down to the 46. 180 yards rushing for him now. He has been tremendous all day long. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Staying on the ground on 1st with Camara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come on 2nd and 13. They'll run with Johnson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. And they'll stop him right on the midfield line. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
The guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Shot to throw 4th and 4th. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone.
Wow.
He's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Chris Olave. His 2nd touchdown of the game. His 3rd on the year. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team moves it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Inside of 10 seconds, just 9 remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. looks like he'll throw here. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. At least the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here.
59-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a little bit of a consolation prize here. He's in the end zone. The game, and they don't get the score. No 0 show.
Some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's photo. There's no one left to call. You say you're counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Easy to you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you see, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to